Trek peeps, another recipe coming at you. Stuffed avocado. A couple requests for this. Actually, a lot of requests for this. It's kind of a fun one to do. It's a fried avocado. It's like a half of an avocado with chicken salad on the other side, or a veggie version of the chicken salad on the other side. Breaded, deep fried, served over Spanish rice, topped with queso cheese sauce. Sprinkle a little bit of garnish. It's freaking delicious. Okay. This has got a lot going on, a lot of moving components. So what we've done here is we've kind of mise en place our situation. Kind of like the knife skills one in the last one. You're gonna learn a little bit in this one as well. Besides just the recipe, that is. The mise en place is actually a French word for everything in place. Get everything in its place. So we got the rice going on, so I kind of got that set up over here. We got the avocado going on, so I got that set up here. I got my protein ready. We're gonna build an awesome chicken salad, which just like any kitchen on TV, boom, is already kind of done, but we're gonna walk through that. We're gonna bread it. I got my fryer set up. We're gonna fry it. We're gonna slap it all together. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so this is got, like I said, a lot of moving components here. So we're gonna start over here with the rice. Get a little heat going on. I'm sure there's a few people in the building, the Mama Marias and the people that actually have done this for years would probably critique some of my doings here, but this is just our version of the Spanish rice. I say that because everybody uses a different rice too. I'm using a basmati rice. I like it. I'm gonna actually hit like a little saute to it, toast if you will, to the rice. Kind of gonna saute it and add a little color. When you do that with rice, it's kind of like your risotto with your arboro rice. You're giving a toast to it. You're actually giving a little texture to that rice. It's actually not gonna stick and clump as much. It's gonna give a little bit of just like a little bit of a crust to it almost. Okay, so we got a hot pan. We're gonna give them just a little sear to our onions. We're gonna add, so we got diced white onion in there. You can use red if you want. You can add garlic if you want. You can add red pepper if you want. Tomato neck. Like I said, just kind of my version here. I'm gonna steal my salt and pepper from my mise en place over here. You're gonna hear that word a lot in these upcoming recipes. So mise en place, very important. If you ever want to do a recipe, having everything out before you start cooking, way better. You start cooking, you need something chopped. Now this is burning. You run it over here. There goes your finger. Now you're bleeding. You're coming back here. You're stirring. Mise en place. Get everything ready. My mind's clear. We're rocking and rolling on some good food. I don't have to worry about what I need to chop now. Okay. So that's going to saute. We're going to give just a little breakdown to the tomatoes and the onion. We don't need to go crazy on this. Hey, throwing onions at you. Because it is going to almost boil for a little bit. We'll pull that out. We'll throw the rice in. We'll give a nice toast to the rice. We're going to hit it with some veggie stock. And then we're going to lid it and let it sit for like 20 minutes. It's kind of where we started here. Then we'll get back over to the awesomeness over there. So we're going to add a little bit of Southwest seasoning into this rice. Give that a quick stir. Boom. Let that sucker, let that wait when we get back into the avocado action. All right. So we got a protein. Dice that. Slam that in there. What else did we add to it? Have a little pico. We added that in there. Chopped cilantro. We added that in there. Kiss of salt and pepper. Salsa left over from the fridge. Could be anything. Whatever salsa you got in the fridge. Doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to overthink this. If you want to make the salsa and overthink it, great. You want to go all out, great. Make the salsa. We're using a black bean corn salsa that we had left over in the fridge. A little bit of Southwest seasoning. And we threw a shot of egg in there to kind of bind that all together. So you can see we got a nice, palatable, oh, sorry, almost forgot. We did throw some breadcrumbs into there too. Kind of hold that all together. So now you can see we got like you can almost make a ball out of this chicken salad. It's kind of like a doughy mixture there. So now we got our nice pitted avocados there. And we're actually gonna create the other half of the avocado with the chicken salad. Once again, this is a lot of moving parts. There will be a recipe included. I don't know where it'll be in the comments or however it'll be attached, but anyway, there is a recipe. So if you're like, holy cow, crazy squirrel, I can't keep up, follow the recipe. Okay, so we're gonna pack the chicken on the other side of there. We're actually creating the other side of the avocado. So kind of cool, right? This looks like a whole avocado. Half chicken salad amazingness, half avocado. Half chicken salad amazingness, half avocado. Whole avocado now. Okay, with that being said, you're gonna take that puppy and you're gonna freeze that sucker. We're gonna freeze it because we're gonna drop it in a fryer. When you drop it in a fryer, it's gonna just smash into pieces and fall apart. If you wanna freeze it, it doesn't have to be frozen solid like a brick, but you just wanna freeze it just enough to kind of hold it together. You can freeze it as a brick. Kind of cool, you wanna do a date night. You have these suckers ready, breaded. Break them out, fry them, throw them over your rice. Super fast, you look like a superstar. Okay, those suckers partially frozen. like any good kitchen on TV, we got that part done, of course. So we got some suckers ready to roll. Chicken saladed up, cheesed up, ready to rock. All right, so we're gonna get those suckers ready to fry. We got a fryer on almost there. We're gonna check our rice, give it a little stir. Oh, that smells good. Get out some more gloves. Make sure it's... All right. So now you take your little frozen avocado and we're basically doing a dredge. Like a chicken breast, like anything else. Peapod in the background screaming at it. So we're gonna dust it, flour. Throw just a pinch of your Southwest seasoning in your breadcrumb. I like just to have a little bit of a finisher on the outside of that. Just gonna give a little extra heat and awesomeness on the outside of that breadcrumb, just like you would Italian seasoning to an Italian breadcrumb if you're doing a chicken parmesan or something like that. But anyway, so you're gonna do your bread, your flour part. If you don't know, dredging is kind of the way you make fried chicken or anything like that. And you're gonna fry it in breading. The flour mixture, or flour, if you don't add salt and peppers, just straight up flour is fine. Knock off all the excess. This is basically getting rid of all the moisture, so that when we dip that into the egg, all the egg is going to bind on there. All the binder is going to stay on there, and it's going to actually hold all the breadcrumbs on. So it's kind of like a crucial step. You don't want a lot of excess flour in there because then you just get like these doughy pockets of crap. You don't want those. All right, so you get those little roll around there. Make sure you're fully coated. Shake off the excess. Slap it right in the middle, and then just try to pack around there. Oh yeah, baby. You're gonna make a mess. It's a fun one for the kiddos. They want to slam them in. Maybe get a bigger bowl for them because they're gonna hit the sides. Shout! All right, so we're slapping this other guy around. A couple of these suckers ready. Like I said, like any good kitchen on TV, we got some ready to roll. Okay, look at that sucker. He looks awesome. Fully ready to fry. Totally coated on all sides and awesome, delicious breadcrumbs. Put that back on our plate and get the sucker in the fryer. All right, as I'm kind of going to fry these up, we'll be talking about finishing these suckers and plating them up. The other component of this recipe is the queso. Store-bought queso is fine. When you hear a little sizzle when you drop that in, that's how you know it's hot. You can use a thermometer if you want to make sure you're at like a 325. 300, 350, somewhere around there. 350, you're going to burn a little bit faster, so you're going to keep an eye on it more like a 325. Bubbling, searing, I'm kind of there. I'm at a 9. I'm feeling good about that. We have my rice is stirring. I'm going to start talking back about that queso. So the queso, like I said, you can overthink this recipe. You can make the queso. You could oven roast jalapenos, puree that in a Mornay sauce after you added a bunch of cheese. I will include that recipe, but basically it's just a roux base. So I use butter, equal parts butter and flour in the bottom, milk. Once that comes to a thicken at a slow simmer, I'll add cheese and roasted jalapenos, and I use a little brie mixture and I mix that up. You can easily, just like you have the store-bought salsa, have a jar of queso. Don't overthink this. If you need to be fast, you don't need to be crazy, culinary, squirrelness on there, then just go ahead and do that. But I will include this recipe. It's a really good recipe. All right, so once you start seeing some color, look at that, man. We're already seeing color. That is so awesome. We're just going to start rolling these suckers. We're going to hit every little side, man. Make sure it's all seared and fried and goodness. Once we get good color and we're at where we want to be, we're actually going to take those suckers. We're going to add them to the sheet tray there, and we're going to slap them in the oven to finish them up. You can see what they look like when they come out all done. Pretty freaking awesome. So like any good kitchen, boom. Actually, I'll do this guy. Make myself a little landing pad so I'm not burning up counters. Now there's kind of avocado balls of fried baked goodness. You can see that they're totally done, oozy gooey. Cheese is melting out the sides. Stick a probe thermometer there if you really need to know. You want to hit probably like 165, 170 on the internal temperature. Don't get that crazy if you don't need. If you're using a chicken that's fully cooked, you should be good. Boom, give these suckers a little bit of roll here, not searing my hands. Rice is rocking and rolling. Takes about 20 minutes. You can see in the recipe it's going to take a little longer than what we're doing here. But like I said, good kitchens on TV have stuff ready to roll, baby. So here we got our Spanish rice ready to rock. You can add, you can see it doesn't have a ton of color. You can add paprika to it. You can add cumin to it. You can kind of jazz it up if you want. I have so much stuff going on in this sucker that I got salt and pepper, a little salt, less seasoning, and I'm good in there. Okay? So there's a couple different ways you can plate this individually, or you can leave it in a platter style like this if you have a family, and you can just slap the avocados in there. Give those suckers a little turn. Almost done, man. Those are gonna be delicious. You can slap the avocados in there and then top it with queso if you want. I'm moving here. Boom. And kind of decorate it right in there. You got family of 4, you can slap 4 in there, set it down in front of them. You can have this ready to roll if your mom on the go and you need to come home. Just jam this in the oven. They could already be fried, just ready to bake. You have the rice done, all this stuff, they can all bake together too. Good reheats. So if you do have several of them, put a couple in the fridge, pop them out later. Anyway, so there we are. Slap a little queso on there. Oh man. Booyah. All right, from there we're gonna take our little leftover pico, and the leftover cilantro, and we're gonna make sure these look awesome saucing. Give them a kiss of that pico on top. Steal your emerald jams. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know, that got a ton of royalties by the time this series of cooking classes are done. All right, so that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, I know there's a lot of moving components. You can go crazy on this. You can simplify it. You can pre-make it. You can have stages of it ready to roll. It's just a fun all-around recipe if you need to kind of just have multiple things going on. This little sucker is ready. And there you go. Like I said, I can slap that into the center of a plate, or you can just have it just like it is. All right, guys, they're gonna keep coming. Keep sending me ideas. I know you're missing some stuff just like I'm missing you guys. It's been a rough go, so let's kind of keep each other entertained here. So you need to see a recipe, you get it to me. I got potato leaf pancakes coming out. I got energy balls coming out. I got other surprises, peeps. I miss you. Stay safe.